All right, you guys. First, good morning. Had to stop at Wawa, get me a gallon of water. I really need to do some grocery shopping. I'm out of gallons of water. All right, so this morning it is 9:20. About to head to the gym. Actually doing a gym collab this morning with another girl that I did an interview with. If you guys have seen the interview series going on, where I asked people what kind of workouts do they do, what kind of foods do they eat or whatever. The energy was so positive, so I had asked her if she wanted to make some workout content. She was down for it, so here we are. I feel good. I feel motivated and inspired this morning. I am ready to accomplish great things this year. I am. I don't want 2025 to pass me by. I want to lock in as much as I possibly can and, you know, just be great, man. Like, I just want to be great. Like, I really just want to be great. I want to reach all of my goals. And I hope you're going into it the same way. Like, just ready, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what may not seem like, hold on, let me fix this just a little bit. Perfect. No matter what may seem like it's not working out, like, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Seriously, just keep pushing. I actually had it's crazy how, like, how do I put this? It's crazy how God works, or your higher being, or whoever you believe in. Like, this is not a religious discussion, but still, like, seriously. So I had started selling a new e-product, digital product. And so my mentor was telling me she makes a lot of money on TikTok. Like, she's like the queen of TikTok. She really is. Like, she is the queen bee of TikTok. Like, she be selling her products left and right, all on TikTok Live. And I've been tapped in with her for a while, but I hadn't really been purchasing the consultations like I should have, because money was just tight and stuff like that. And so I think, what was it? December, I was like, you know what? Yep, because it was right during Black Friday. She had dropped the price of her one-on-one calls for Black Friday. And so I was like, I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to invest in myself and pay for this. So I called her, or I paid for it. We had a discussion. I was telling her, like, what I want to do. I'm telling her I've been on social for a year, which she knew. Like, we had a call this time last year. This is before I really started going crazy with the content. Like, now, like, I'm like pushing out content left and right on all my platforms. So when we talked last year, I had just started. So here we are a year into pushing out the weight loss, fitness, and motivation content. And so, you know, I didn't do everything that she told me to do as far as selling the e-products and stuff, but I did grow my communities. So that I did do. You know, I've just been locked into that. And so, you know, we just chopped it up, and I was telling her, you know, I just really want to go to the next level. Honestly, I'm really trying to be like you. You know, like, just keeping it real. Like, I'm just like, what's up? Like, what do I need to do? And so it was a great call. And so I purchased another one, like, for the next week. I did everything she told me to do, and I purchased another call. And it was no longer on sale because the Black Friday sale was over. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to invest in me. And one thing I tell you guys all the time is to get around like-minded people. And sometimes you may not know like-minded people. You know, like, I don't know, and other than my personal trainer, I don't know another entrepreneur face to face, like in real life. This girl that my mentor, she used to live here in this area, but she moved. She on to bigger, better things. And so she moved, but I never really knew her personally. I just knew she was from this area. So anyways, sometimes you have to pay to be around people who are like-minded. it's an investment in yourself, because that energy, you know, I pay my personal trainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I pay for his knowledge. I pay for the energy. I pay for the accountability. You know, I pay for the sessions. In the session that I'm getting, I'm paying for all of that. I'm paying for, you know, information on nutrition, and am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I'm paying for this. You know, I don't know anyone in my personal life who works out. Like, I'm meeting people through these videos and this content that you guys see, but I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just saw them at the gym one day and asked them to be in a video. Like, that's as far as that goes. So anyways, you know, I've just been paying every week. I've been paying for a phone call with her, and, you know, just going over stuff, talking about what I need to do, how to approach it. And so she was telling me that TikTok is the place to be. And I'm already on TikTok, but I'm not like on TikTok live or selling anything like that. I'm just, you know, posting content like I do on Instagram, YouTube, Threads, you know, that type of thing. And so she was just, you know, telling me, all right, you have this product, it's time to get on TikTok live. When you go on TikTok live, like, message me, text me, so I can check out the live, see how it's going, you know, to critique it so I can do better. So I was like, all right, cool. So I've already kind of like struggled with going live. I guess because it's just not something that I'm used to doing. I've been on live on this channel a few times, but it's just not something I'm used to doing. So sometimes I feel awkward, or I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where you just have to keep doing it. And over time, the more you do it, the better and more natural it becomes. Just like with weightlifting or whatever. And so I did my first TikTok live like 5 days ago. And I, you know, was doing what she told me to do. And I texted her, told her I was on live. So she was on there, you know, she was commenting for me. I didn't really have no one on my live for real, which makes sense because I'm never on TikTok live. When she be on TikTok live, she be having like 200, 300 people on there. Like, her shit be going crazy. And so I'm just saying to myself, like, one day I'm going to be doing that too. So, you know, she watched it. She gave me her feedback, like telling me how to get people to engage, how to ask more questions, how to put the social back in social media. You know, she was really just critiquing me, and which is what I wanted. I'm so glad I got it. So I, you know, took all the notes that she gave me. And so the next 3 days, I was doing everything that she said. And the next day after she watched the live, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little frustrated because I was like, dang, like, it's not working, like, no one has purchased the product, whatever. But I had to keep reminding myself, don't give up, like, just keep going. And I learned that lesson through weight loss. And I tell you guys this all the time, like, weight loss is literally the same way. Like, you may eat right, you may work out, you might have just done everything you're supposed to do different, but the scale might not move. The scale might not move that week. But that doesn't mean stop. That means keep going. Because there's still progress being made even if the number on the scale doesn't go up. Or go down, excuse me. So the next day I did it, which was yesterday. And I was like, all right, I'm not even going to expect for anyone to purchase the product or anything. Like, I'm just going to be chilling. Like, you know, I'm just going to do what she said. You know, I'm not even expecting a sale. Like, I'm just do what she said, da-da-da-da. So, did it, got a little more comfortable. Had more viewers on my live than the past few days. So, like, all together, like, at one time I had 20 people on there, which to some is not a lot, but for me that's a lot, because the first few days I did it, like, I only had like one person. The very first day I did it, I had 0 people. Like, I was literally just talking to myself. But you know, if you're on TikTok, like, as you scroll through, even if you don't join the live, you can still see what is being said. So she was telling me, like, even if no one's on the live, like, you still have to talk and act like someone's on the live, because if you just sit there and don't say nothing, a potential person who's scrolling, they'll see you and they'll be like, well, she's not talking about nothing, so let me keep scrolling, right? So I literally was just carrying on, like, my live was lit even though nobody on there. So anyway, yesterday I had more people on the live than the past few days. So, you know, that gave me some added confidence, like some added motivation. Like, even though nobody bought anything, you know, just it's still the small progress. So I'm like, okay. So So, and every day I'm going on live at like a different time, and that's what she suggested I do, because you got to figure out like when do you have the most people watching, like when are people active, So this morning I got on, which is the earliest time I ever got on. I was on there at like 6:30 in the morning, and so the live was going great. I had more people than yesterday on there. People were interacting, engaging, commenting. We were talking about weight loss and all the things. And y'all, I set a time, not a timer, but I have a stopwatch so I can know, like, my goal is to be on there for at least an hour. Like, I commit to an hour every time I go on there. So I had like 30 people on there, which was more than yesterday. So I'm talking, engaging, you know, doing the tips and doing the tips that she told me to do, like asking the questions, getting people to comment. Like, I was doing all of that. So then you guys, I'm talking about my product, my meal plan guide. I'm talking about the product, and you know, showing what it looked like, talking about all the things. And I had a promotional code going on the live. So I was like, all right, you guys, let me know before I take the promotional code if anyone is shopping, so that you can still get the discount, the 20% off. And so a girl, she commented and she was like, wait, I'm about to purchase now. So I was like, in my head, I was like, oh shit, like what if this is about to be my first sale? So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna leave the promotional code, you know, just let me know. So I'm talking, answering questions in the comment, you know, people still engaging, talking, whatever. I refreshed my website, y'all. She bought it. Yo, I was so hyped. I was like, oh my God, my first sale on this product. Yo, like she literally made my whole week. Not even because of the fact that, well, no, not even because I made money, but the amount of confidence that she gave me through that purchase. It was literally another example to myself of, even if you don't feel like it's working, keep freaking going. Because what if I had stopped 3 days ago? I would have never got the sale, because I would have gave up on it 3 days ago. If this ain't a message to you that if stuff don't feel like it's working, whether this is with weight loss, starting your business, creating content, like it don't even matter what it is you're trying to do, you have to keep going, bruh. You have to keep going. And the thing is, y'all, like having the website and hosting the stuff, that is costing me money, because it's $100 a month. So I have to make at least $100 a month. Plus the money that I'm paying for my mentor every week, that's costing me money. And so I was literally like talking to God, like, do I keep going or not? Because it's like, this is really costing me money. And it's like, you know, I don't make what I used to make because I'm so focused on this stuff that OnlyFans has literally taken a back burner. Like, and I told you guys this before, like how I was bouncing back and forth. Like, I don't know, because OnlyFans pays my bills, and it's like, if I, you know, remove some of the focus off of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta eat too. I gotta pay rent too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just kept trusting. Like, it was in my spirit. It's in my heart. I show up every single day. I make content on this stuff every single day because it's really what I love to do. And I just stay focused. You know, I ignore the fact that my money is tight. I be ignoring it, girl. I just be ignoring it. I just stay tunnel vision focused, and I just ignore the background, which is, you know, the fears, your fear and stuff, just ignoring it. And so it was literally like her purchasing that, like, it, man, this is just a testament, like, to just keep going. Just keep going. If you're trying to lose weight and you don't feel like the weight is coming off like it should, or you don't feel like you see the results that you feel like you should, Like, I'm telling you, keep going. And the reason why I'm so passionate about helping people lose weight is because weight loss, I told you guys, is literally the hardest thing I ever did in my entire life. But it taught me so many valuable lessons that I have literally applied to every aspect of my life. One of which is running my business and the amount of patience that it takes. And even when you may not make the money that you want to make, even when you, even when money is tight, bruh, even if you're trying to pivot like how I'm pivoting, or you trying to, it's like you feel like you putting out good content, but you're not getting the views that you need to make the money that you need to make. But it's like you got to keep being patient. You got to stay locked in. You cannot give up. Weight loss literally taught me all of that, because if this was me at 340 pounds and I had not gone through that lesson, I would have gave up on the shit. I would have gave up on the shit. I know I would have gave up on it, because I gave up on weight loss so many times. There were so many times that I yo-yo dieted because I couldn't lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. Weight loss taught me patience. You have to be patient. But I learned through weight loss that as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep eating right, as long as you keep working out, as long as you keep drinking your water, as long as you keep prioritizing your sleep, you will lose weight. You will get the results. You will. And so I applied that with selling my products. Like, just keep getting on there. Stop expecting. I told you I was looking at it, I was like, I won't even expect nobody to buy nothing. I was just being on there just to talk, just to pass some knowledge. Like, at that point, because it's like when you go into something expecting it and then it don't happen, you're more likely to get frustrated. And I don't like to carry that type of negative energy on me. I don't want to feel frustrated or irritated, none of those things. So I stopped expecting for someone to buy something. I just was like, you know what? I'm just go on here and talk. I'm gonna answer questions. People got questions about how to stay consistent. We just gonna chop it up on this live for an hour. Like, we just gonna chop it up. And when I tell you, God blessed me, He blessed me, bruh. He blessed me. And I took a screenshot, because she will forever be like, man, she don't even know what that did for me. Like, again, not just monetary wise, but just like mentally, and like just showing myself. Like, she really showed me, like, as long as you just keep going and you don't give up, it's gonna work. It's going to work. So that was definitely the confirmation I needed from God, to just let me know, like, yeah, your money may not be where you want it to be. It's coming, Jazz. Like, just keep locking in. I put this in your heart. This is what I want you to do. This is the type of content I want you to make. You're literally teaching people how to change their lives, like how I changed your life. This is where you belong. Just keep going. So I'm sharing this message with you this morning. Just keep going. Do not give up. So I just want to share that with you guys. I'm about to pull up at the gym now. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Alright, you guys, I'm doing Sierra's glute workout today. So we're going to start with sumos, and we're going to superset with RDLs.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
So you do 8 reps.
8 reps, 4 sets.
Okay.
And then we could go straight into it if we're supersetting it with the RDLs. These at least 8 to 10.
Okay. So, can you demonstrate how to do a RDL real quick?
RDL?
Yeah.
This is super. So I have like 3-step process with it.
Okay.
So number 1, you want your chin tucked the whole way down.
Okay.
So instead, a lot of people come up and do this and
right.
start straightening your back and your neck.
Gotcha.
So you always want to keep your chin tucked the whole way down. Other part is your pelvis tuck. Okay. So people say like brace your stomach or like flex, same thing. Act like somebody about to punch you, so you just quick. Okay. Tuck it. So if you're here, it's a slight tuck, not all the way up here. Okay. So here, chin tuck, and as you're shaving your legs with the dumbbells, so as you're coming down, you're pushing your butt out, and you're coming on your heels. Then I'm gonna power through. Okay. So slow on the way down, power through on the way up. All right? So how far down do you go with your RDLs? So everybody's stretch is different. Your arms are longer, whatever the case may be. For me, it's personally like right around here in the middle of my shin. That's where I feel the biggest stretch in the back. So if I do it from the back, it's literally that stretch right here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
And then sumos, you do very wide stance.
Yep, wide stance, toes pointed out.
Okay.
And then when you're coming down, you want to come up through your butt and kind of squeeze.
Okay. So kind of like weight on your heels too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I almost like imagine like I'm picking up something with my butt.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's do it, y'all.
All right, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got those. Here. So, I will roll my shoulders back, chin tuck, pelvis tuck, and push your butt back. Power up. Perfect. Slow on the way down, power through on the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo.
All right. That was good. I'm gonna go up on the sumos though.
On the sumo?
Yeah.
Ciao.
All right. So how do you determine how long you wait till you get into your next set?
I say 2 minutes is too damn long. So you want to give your muscles time to like recuperate.
Okay.
A lot of people think like the harder you go, you want to feel that burn or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true, but you also want to give it time to rest.
Gotcha.
So that way you could go back and attack. So I say like between a minute 30 is cool, but between a minute and 2. Anything over 2 minutes, you need to get to work, like get back to it.
Okay.
But that's my rule of thumb. I feel like if you're trying to cut though, it should be like 30, 45 second rep.
Oh, so a difference between cutting and bulking.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest time. Because you're trying to grow the muscle or the versus shrink the muscle.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Lean out. Yep.
Okay. All right, y'all, set number 2.
Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. Woo. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, power up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Woo!
God damn.
Yeah.
That was good. Woo. So why 4 sets instead of 3? I always do 3.
3. So for me personally, I'm at the point where like 3 sets of 10 is too easy.
Gotcha.
Once you, like I said, when you get that 10th rep, try to push yourself to go to 4.
Okay.
And then when you get to that 4th set, like try to do 4 to 6 on that last.
Gotcha.
From then you'll start to see like you'll get to 8 easier and you get to 10. So that means after you get to 4 sets of 10, whatever weight you use, you gotta go up on weight.
Gotcha.
And you trickle it back down.
Okay.
So you could go back to 3 sets of 10.
Okay.
That's like a slower, simplified method to the progressive overload.
Gotcha.
Some people do, if I do 4 sets, I might do the first set of 10 on an easy weight, go up on weight, go to 8 reps,
Gotcha.
go up on weight, go to 6 reps, and that last rep is really like your PR, like 4 reps.
Okay.
So either one is basically doing the same
Right,
thing. It's just a longer period of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right, setting up for hip thrust, y'all. So we're gonna.
Nope, that's 25.
All right.
All right, ready? So for the form for the bar. So a lot of people, when they do the hip thrust, like you'll see the rocket.
Gotcha.
We don't want to do that at all. So when you come up, all right, first I like to kind of get situated at the top. That way I know this is 90 degrees or not. So fix my feet. When you have the bar, you want to hold it wide, almost like you want to kind of like hold out your arm straight the whole time. That'll keep the bar stable instead of going like this.
Okay.
Especially once you make sure that's in the middle.
Okay.
When you're doing your thrust though, it's all hip. So I'm pushing back. It's like I'm scooping ice cream.
Okay.
So see how my top though is straight, my chin is tucked the whole way through, and it's just here, and I'm squeezing at the top. So squeeze and then come down. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Well, if you do that, you're gonna really feel the burn after that 4th rep.
Okay.
So that way it's all in your glutes. When you go when we do like isolated hip thrust though, like when it's one leg, you do want to rock, but not when you're doing regular hip thrust. Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh, let me put, I don't think I need the clip. You got the cushion? Okay.
Yeah. So what'd you say was the easiest way to get it up off the floor? You just
first I like get up underneath of it. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a plate behind these. Sorry. Hold on. Get a plate. But yeah, at the top I get adjusted. Okay. Let me put this shit behind there. So I'm not sliding.
So with these, do you believe in like heavy or more more volume or more reps? Because some people be having like 400 pounds on their stuff.
Yeah, and again, that goes to how you trying to, almost like body recomp, like what you trying to look like. Because if I want my glutes to expand, then yes, I'm gonna go heavy and I'm gonna go shorter reps, maybe 3 to 4 sets.
Gotcha.
And then bulk from there. Versus if I'm doing it like I'm in cut mode or like whatever the case may be, or if, like I said, it just really depends, because this gets down to like the weightlifting, the body.
Gotcha.
What's it? The body body shows.
Oh, okay.
The competitions. Body weightlifting. What the hell is
bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding. I couldn't figure out the other word. But yeah, so that was a total brain fart. But yeah, so that's when like you're trying to literally make your muscles in certain places look a certain way. So that's why that's like it just depends on your goals.
Gotcha.
Especially from the beginning of weight loss, like what I did was just the cut and bulk.
Oh, you lost weight?
Like
how
60
much weight
pounds.
you lost? 60 pounds?
Well, no, hold on. I lied. I was 160. And now so I lost 35 pounds.
Oh, wow. Good for you. How long did that take?
It took me a while. So in a year, I lost the first 20 pounds.
Okay.
But the last, like, 15 pounds really came from, like, the cut and bulk.
Oh, okay.
So I did a whole, like, I just did a lot of cardio like everybody, you know, like weightlifting. Yeah. I did what I knew because I played basketball for a long time. So I knew how to weightlift and everything beforehand, before training and everything. Yeah. But I wasn't looking the way I wanted to look. Gotcha. Like, you know how like you kind of lose all the weight and it's like, oh, I need to. You'll see people with the skin and then they bulk up and then it fillers. Yeah. So that's where I was at. I'm at now. Now I'm like at seeing where I wanted to look at back then. Gotcha. So yeah. Good for you. Yeah. So girl, that's why I was telling you in the video. I'm like, don't even. The more I thought about it, it took the longest that year because like my cortisol, just stressed out about all the eating right. The weight. And it makes it not fun. And then you don't even enjoy going.
Yeah, because you're just like ready to get the weight off and you focus on that.
Yes. So and then it just like you look up and then you're like, dang, I really did.
Right. Good for you.
Yep. So. All right. So adjust. So remember, you want this to be 90 when you come up. So if you gotta adjust your feet.
Okay.
There we go. Make sure your feet straight. All right, ready? Tight lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do as many as you can if you can't get to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo!
Woo! That was good.
Sam. Woo! Oh. Okay. So you lost 110?
Yeah. And I did a bulk last winter.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to get the last 20 pounds off from the bulk. So I was actually a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I really want a 6-pack. So now I'm just going to stay in my cut until I get that. Yeah. But I probably will bulk again because I got really strong. I was bulked for 4 months. I got really fucking strong.
I was about to, when I seen you pick up that 6 for those Suma, I said, shit. My little ass still trying to get up there.
Yeah, but I also gained 30 pounds. My trainer was telling me that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I was like, okay, I'm ready to cut.
No bullshit. Like the last quarter of 2024, I've been bulking. So now I'm about to cut. Yeah. And like I can feel how I feel heavier. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And it's like I don't like it, but I do like it.
You like getting stronger, but at the same time, I'm like, no.
I'm not moving like I used to.
Stuff started to get like really hard. I'm like, bruh.
Yep.
I felt like I was breathing a little bit heavier and stuff. I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for this.
Yes. All right. Ready. Set. All right. Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo!
Yeah, I felt the best at sure.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, dang. And you know what's crazy? This is why I love the gym. Because even people be like, I'm willing to be wrong. You know what I mean? Even as a trainer. Yeah. Like, because I can't also see myself. It's always that better optically for somebody to come over. So one day I'm in here. Actually, this wasn't too long ago. Like maybe three weeks ago. Older African dude, but he looked like he played soccer. He also trains, but I don't know where he trains at. So don't get me lying. But he saw me doing them. And I used to do 5 regular, then 5 quick pulls, and then hold at the top. And he's the one that told me, like, no, just do the regular.
Gotcha.
And hold at the top for
It'll
1,
make
2.
it harder.
And then he was like, because that way you're actually getting the full range throughout your whole glute muscle.
Gotcha.
He was like, the cast is cool, but I would do it for like the last rep or whatever. But, and anybody else would have took that and been like, whatever. Like,
yeah, I know, you're right. But see, I like that.
And since then, I noticed the biggest difference in my butt.
I like when people will come and tell you.
Yeah.
Because then you got people who just keep walking.
Like, you could be doing it all wrong, throwing your back out.
I'm tell you. I want to be told, like, please.
All right. Last set. All right, so with this one, at the 10th set, you can do as many pulses as you want, or you could just try to hold for as long as you can.
Okay.
But either way, or like 5 to 10 seconds.
Okay.
For the hold.
What are you gonna do?
Probably I'm probably try to pulse at least 5 and then hold for 5 seconds.
Okay.
That's what in my mind.
Okay.
But once I get to that 10th set, though.
I'm gonna do what you do.
Yeah, I bet. All right. Ready, set, up, here. All right, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whew.
Woo. Oh man.
Oh, girl.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, all in your butt.
Oh gosh.
These always be having me contemplate life after.
That's when you know it's a good set.
Yeah.
When you're asking like, why did I sign up for this? So do you train all muscle groups, or are there certain things that you don't want to work?
Oh no, I do. I think my goal is to get more chiseled on my abdomen right now too.
Gotcha.
But what I've always known is I know that doesn't always necessarily mean ab workouts.
Yeah.
So it's like more cardio, which goes with the cut anyways.
Yeah.
So like after this, usually I'd be done like with the lifting from the last 90 days.
Yeah.
But I'll probably do like 6 minutes on the Stairmaster or run or something, or do like at least 5 to 6 sprints after this.
Gotcha.
To put my muscles in overdrive and then it's burning more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I've never done these before, I don't think, so.
So I like these because, like, especially if you struggle with the lunge.
Okay.
So with lunges, the biggest part where people mess up at is like your knees are right behind each other. And they should be right, like you walk side by side.
Right,
so if I'm lunging, it's the same thing. I'm lunging side, I'm not right behind each other.
Okay.
So your balance, it won't be messed up.
Okay.
The same thing. So when I'm coming back with the curtsy lunge, I'm just coming to an angle here.
Okay.
So it's working right here.
Okay.
On the side. That side glute, that for me, being like everybody like hates them hip dips, that's where it's kind of like feeling that illusion in.
Okay.
So yeah. So coming here, you can start if you want. You can do a regular lunge first to get your balance, and then come here. And then instead, that'll be 1, and then just go to 5, because that'll be 10 technically reps. Or, like I said, or you could come strictly once you kind of figure out your balance here, and then keep coming 10 on that leg. So it's up to you.
All right, let me try.
Woo. All right. So I'm gonna do 10 straight on that leg.
I'm gonna watch real quick and do it with you real quick.
All right, ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna just do the 5. Okay.
6. Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo.
Okay.
Damn. That joint burn.
It looks easy, but
So, boom, one thing I noticed on your back leg, so if you come 90 toe here, you come in kind of like here, and it's making it harder to touch.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to step. It's like a regular step back. Boom.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Regular step back. Okay.
Ready, set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh, didn't make it. 3, 4, 5. I got 2 more, but you should be done.
I figure I'd just do it.
Switch legs. Let's get it. Let's jump into it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Woo! My ass.
You use your ass and use my quads.
Yeah, yeah.
So you never do any weight with these? You always just do body weight for these?
But for the most part, I try to do one. I like the way it feels on my knees better.
Okay.
When you lifting heavy, I think too, I got a lot to say about a lot of different things, child. But when we look at like fitness, right, long term, everybody wants to look good. Don't get me wrong. I want to look bomb as long as I can, as long as possible. But I'm worried more so too how I'm gonna feel when I'm 70 and 80.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And I think, granted, I want to look a certain way in my, but looking into like my actual, what I got going on in the inside of me, my bone density as women, we get older.
Yeah.
So a lot, when we train older women, a lot of the focus is on weight training because we want to build up the muscle around the bones to further protect them.
Gotcha.
And it builds up your bone density and everything. So with that being said, I want to lift heavy, but I also want to be able to hold my own body weight.
Gotcha.
More so like a calisthenics type of thing.
Yeah.
Because that way when I get old, doing this won't feel as crazy.
Right.
But also too, I wasn't throwing my back out doing 300 pounds deadlifts.
No, my trainer says the same thing. Like your body isn't even designed to lift as much weight as some people are lifting, and then they're wondering why they can't lift when they're 40 and 50 because they've destroyed their body. Yeah.
And it's like, even as simple as if we think about hairstylists with carpal tunnel, I used to do lashes. All of this hurts, and that was just 7 years of just going in one. So think about lifting.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So for me, it's incorporating a little bit of bits and pieces where this is bigger than what you're looking like. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah. For a year now.
Okay.
Like legitimately.
Yeah.
But I coached and stuff like that. But like from a just straight fitness aspect, only a year.
Okay.
But I enjoy the gym. I grew up in it, so it's like for me, I'd rather be here all day.
Yeah. You said you played basketball. Who'd you play for?
So I'm from Northern Virginia, so Prince William County, AAU, the girls, the county team there. Okay. But I played at Battlefield High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to play basketball. Did you play in college?
Girl, no. Okay. I tried to walk. My only D1 prospect was like VCU, and that's as a walk-on. Okay. Everything else was D2.
Gotcha.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
You know, girls basketball, I feel like it taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Like life-wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think with the wave it's going now, where girls are starting to get back into it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Because we wasn't really taught that. That it was cool anyway back in the day. Yeah. We were like the awkward tomboy girls.
And now that we have social media, like they can make money through that and stuff. Where we didn't have that. But you're 30, right?
Huh?
How old are you?
30.
Okay, yeah, we didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't have none of that.
Instagram had just came out when I was in college.
Like, we would have been we could have been anything. You know what I mean? Like these kids.
If I was like younger today, I would say like fuck college.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting on social.
Get on social. That's it. Like I told my son, I'm like, you want to do what? Twitch stream? We can do that.
Do it. There's like 10-year-olds making millions of dollars on fucking YouTube.
Got toy lines. Yeah. Playing. My kids are watching other kids play with toys.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Crazy. That's crazy. So for these, I like to just do like kind of a negative when I'm bringing it back up, so slowly coming back and then powering through. Okay. But you might have to move this part back height-wise. You can definitely go heavier though too, because that was my warm-up. 10. 2. Yep. Perfect. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Come on. You got this. Perfect. What those shoes? What are those?
I got these off Amazon.
Yeah, no, white dude. Do you ever see him? He's all bald, but like he looks like he's like a yoga. He does a lot of plyo stuff.
I don't think I've seen him.
He's so cool. He's like my favorite person to run into here. But he has like feet socks that are from Amazon too.
And these are so comfortable.
Yes, and he was like, that's all. Cause you know weightlifting, especially like you want to feel
on the floor, yeah.
The floor. So he was like, that's especially good that. But he does plyo everything in them, and he was like, it saved him so much money on like these.
Yeah, because these are only like $22.
Yep.
And they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
You're looking good. All right. Ready? All right, 1, 2, and 3. And we can do like a smile, and then we can turn around. Show our back muscles. How do you do it? Oh, okay. Alright, let me see how those look. Alright, you guys, workout complete. That was a great workout. That was a great workout. I'm so glad I showed up. I am just loving meeting new people. Like, I am just loving this energy. Everyone is just so positive, so knowledgeable. This is what I'm talking about, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, positive people, people who pour into themselves, work on themselves. Like Sierra was saying, you know, the gym is just such a great place to learn so much. Most people in the gym are very friendly, ready to share what they know or what's worked for them. So it's definitely a whole vibe. So what am I gonna eat? I don't know. No, I do know. So I'm gonna make some curried chickpea. What am I gonna do? So I'm gonna saute up some chickpeas, onion, mushroom, tomato, bell peppers. That's like my standard. Anytime I'm sauteing vegetables, just know like it's including tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, standard. I'm gonna saute chickpeas too. I'll probably do quinoa. Oh, I love the color of that car. Sorry, I'll probably do quinoa. That's pretty. And then I'm gonna make my own curry sauce. So what I do for that is I'll pour a can of low-fat coconut milk into a saucepan, and I'll season it with curry powder. I do regular curry powder and spicy curry powder. What is it? Garam masala, I think I said that right. The marsala, coriander, onion powder, garlic powder, a little salt, pepper, and I'll put a little Cajun in there, and I just kind of let it cook up. And you know, I'll drizzle a little maple syrup in there, and I just let it simmer for a while, and then that's the curry sauce that I make. It actually turns out really, really, really good. So that's how I'll make that. And I'll just layer the vegetables over some quinoa and then put some curry sauce on top. And I'll just eat that for the next few days. It's so good. It is so good. You know, it's crazy. I feel like, not with all places, but some places that I've been to that offer vegan curry, I have actually, not all places, but some places, I have actually preferred my version of curry sauce over theirs. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot. I know how to make some curry sauce. I do know how to make a curry. So my curry is more like a Indian curry, not a Jamaican. So, but it'd be good, y'all. It'd be good. Don't knock it till you try. It'd be good. I can put my foot in that. So I'll eat that for probably the next 4 or 5 days. I'll make a big pot. Because I'm just, right now, I'm not in the mood to cook. like when I've been feeling lazy with my cooking, I'll make enough to last me a little while. And for the most part, me just being who I am, as long as it tastes good, I don't be getting tired of the same stuff. Like, I'll eat it over and over again. I know some people, like, they can't make food for the last 5 and 7 days because they're going to get tired of it. But for me, I don't mind. If it's good, if it's nasty, if it turned out nasty, I would mind. But if it turns out real good, I can eat the same thing for 5 and 7 days, 5, 6, 7 days. It don't bother me none. Because I like the convenience of just heating it up real quick. Boom, boom. Eating and being back to what I was doing. So, but then I'll have weeks where I really feel like cooking. And then if I really feel like cooking, I'll only make a little bit to last a few days so I can cook again. But right now, I'm just in one of those, I'm trying to cook the easiest stuff and try to make the most of it so I ain't got to cook for a little while. And that's what I'm saying, like, weight loss is such a journey. Like, it's up, down, up, down, up, down. You feel like it, you don't. You feel like it, you don't. You feel like it, you don't. Like, it just is what it is. You're not going to always feel like cooking. You're not going to always feel like working out. Like, that doesn't exist. But as you start to really enjoy your progress, and it becomes more and more of a routine for you, then, you know, you're more likely to just keep doing it because, you know, it's become a routine. It's become like your habit. So just some things I learned. That's why when people are like, how do you stay motivated? Listen, motivation is only a little bit of the journey. It's way more discipline that you're relying on than motivation by far. Way more discipline than motivation for sure. And the longer you do it, the easier it gets to stay disciplined for sure. Leave a comment and let me know, like, if you're on a weight loss journey or you're about to start up for the new year, where do you struggle with the most? Like, is it consistency? Is it knowing what to eat? Is it insecurities, feeling like you can't? Like, what is it for you? Like, I really want to know. So leave a comment. Let me know where you struggle. That's why I tell you, when it comes to food, you do have to make sure you're making foods that you enjoy. And some might be like, well, I don't like healthy food. Bullshit. There's something that you like. I don't believe that nobody doesn't like healthy foods. The problem is you're used to the bullshit, right? And you would just rather that. But that doesn't mean you don't like the healthy food. That's just not what you're used to. That's all that means. But again, with getting in shape, the longer you do it, the easier. That's a big ass pothole. The longer you do it, the easier it gets to stay consistent, you know. So just keep that in mind. Don't be so down on yourself. Yeah, of course it's gonna be hard when you first start. That's with anyone. That it was definitely extremely hard when I first started. Like, that's normal. But you know, you just keep keeping on. Just keep keeping on, and over time, it'll get easier, you know? It'll get easier. Sorry, they built some apartments. I just wanted to see what they was looking. Okay, you can go around me, bruh. I don't know why they had to be so extra with that. Like, people just be doing the most. Anyway. Like, what the world? Anyway, yeah, they built some apartments near me, so I just wanted to see what they look like. He was acting like he can't go around. Like, what? People just have the nastiest road rage ever. He was the one riding my ass. But anyway. Ooh. People so rude. I done lost my train of thought, y'all. Just keep on keeping on. That's all. Just keep keeping on. Just keep pushing. I promise you it will get easier. It will get easier. But you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. So on that note, I am going to go home, shower, eat some lunch. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.